Beer, bullets, and babes. Three things that I support. Could y'all imagine going to church and lighting off fireworks? How awesome that would be. He was actually the first president noted to have an affair with an intern at the White House. Probably not on top, but going out with a bang. Joey Chestnut is transitioning. Blows up. Everybody's like freaking out. They realize it sets all the other fireworks in the truck on fire. And now they're realizing that the truck's starting to catch on fire. They're hearing all the pops from the fireworks going off inside the cabin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 5th ever episode of The Beau Bennett Show. Happy 4th of July. I hope you're enjoying the bright blue skies of America on a boat somewhere. And 4th of July is really known for three things, which is beer, bullets, and babes. Three things that I support. Hope you're having a great 4th of July. Love all of you. And wanted to give a little story, a little tidbit from somebody close to me who shall not be named. They'll be anonymous. But it's a 4th of July story, and it goes back to a group of guys, basically. They're like, we got nothing to do. One of our buddies works at this fireworks shop. Why don't we have all of us pool some money together, have him get some cheaper fireworks because he works there. It's at a discount. And then we'll go shoot him off at a field, drink, guys being guys, right? And so the buddy, 4th of July comes around. He just got this brand new, super nice red truck. And they get all the fireworks. He's loaded it up in the truck. He's the only one that can really carry all this equipment. And he puts it in the back seat of his truck. Now, just for reference, the back seat of this truck, it has a window that you can open. It's one of those old school trucks. So he opens it up. Obviously, it's hot in July. They drive out 20, 30 minutes outside the city and go to some farm field where they can just shoot off the fireworks. Nobody's around, have a few beers, and enjoy the 4th of July. So as the sunset comes down, they're all drinking probably a little bit too much. And one of the friends goes to light a firework, and instead of it shooting up, it starts to tilt this way. And thankfully, it's not tilting towards all the guys who are drinking, but it tilts like this and it shoots before it hits the ground. So it's like this, firework goes off, and it's heading straight for this truck, okay? And somehow it shoots right where that window was open in the back, into the car, blows up, right? Blows up. Everybody's like freaking out. They realize it sets all the other fireworks in the truck on fire. And now they're realizing that the truck's starting to catch on fire. They're hearing all the pops from the fireworks going off inside the cabin. Flames are coming up from it. Everybody's freaking out. So they call the fire department. Obviously, being in the middle of nowhere, the fire department's not going to be able to get to you as soon as possible. So by the time they get there, it's already basically the truck's burnt. It's just burning. They can see the smoke from miles away. Everybody's sitting in the field, still probably drinking because they don't know what to do. And the guy sadly has to come back, tell his dad that the brand new truck is now completely destroyed and useless. So, little 4th of July crazy story for you guys. On another note, for breaking news, is Joey Chestnut is transitioning. And what I mean by that is he's no longer competing on the 4th of July in the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. He easily was an American icon, American hero that I always expected to see growing up on the 4th of July. It was a lock bet if you're going to bet on the Joey Chestnut train. But he is now eating only vegan hot dogs with Impossible Foods. I have no clue why he's doing this. We can only pray for Joey. I hope he comes back to the straight and narrow. Don't know why he's eating plant-based hot dogs now. It's kind of sad. But best of luck to him. Bring back Kobayashi, I guess, is now where we're at because we need somebody to compete. And with that, I also wanted to talk about some cool fun facts, given it's 4th of July, and we had a few presidents that I think you guys would find this interesting. So, first and foremost, Andrew Jackson, which I didn't know this. Andrew Jackson survived and had over 200 duels. This is back when men were men. This is back that they were walking out there, not afraid of bullets, not afraid of throwing down after the bar. Can you just imagine 200 duels? And we have no politicians today would be able to go out and fight in a war if we really asked him to. This guy was probably getting drunk with the homies. Somebody stepped on his shoe, told him, do you know who I am? Walked outside, duel, just like that at midnight. That's probably what he was doing. So Andrew Jackson stood on business, as they say. The next president is Ulysses S. Grant. I didn't know this is even possible. He got a speeding ticket for riding a horse too fast in Washington. Didn't think that was real. I did once read a story that this man rode his horse home from the bar after getting too drunk. And they tried to give him a DUI, and he was passed out on the horse. And when he showed up to court, he said, my horse knows his way home. I wasn't operating that vehicle or animal, and they didn't give him one. So I really don't know where the laws are on that. I just thought it's crazy that Ulysses S. Grant got a speeding ticket with a horse. It was $20 back then. That is a lot of money. That's probably like $3,000, $4,000 right now. So Ulysses S. Grant, I mean, speed demon, but it's sad that we're still giving out speeding tickets like that. And the last story I'd like to talk about our presidents is personally my favorite president, JFK, the youngest president of the United States, also probably the most player president of the United States. Something most of you don't know is he was actually the first president noted to have an affair with an intern at the White House. Monica Lewinsky obviously didn't see that before she signed up for her job. And it's nuts to think that he had Marilyn Monroe, 3 others, one was a German actress, all these allegations of affairs. Somehow the public still loved him, and then he gets assassinated. Talk about going out, probably not on top, but going out with a bang. He literally had 5 different women who, after he passed, had all written about the relationships. Marilyn Monroe obviously was the most noble one, given she was an American icon, truly. But crazy stories about the presidents. Given that it's 4th of July, I thought I'd just give you this little tidbit. And yeah, I love JFK. I think he was a great president. His speeches, 10 out of 10. You can't beat him. And vote for me for president 2036 when I run. And yeah, we can make this country fantastic. You and me together. It both starts with us. Subscribe to my channel too, because I need to know I have your support. But question of the week was, where were fireworks invented? I thought this was perfect, given that it was 4th of July. Ties in perfectly with the story I wanted to tell today. So I'm going to read it verbatim so I don't get this wrong. Just give me one moment. Fireworks date back around the 7th century during the Tang Dynasty. The invention is attributed to Chinese alchemists who were experimenting with different chemicals, mixtures, in an attempt to create a potion for immortality. That's kind of badass. They kind of went the wrong way with that one, but it's kind of cool how that happened. They discovered a mixture of saltpeter. We're not even going to go into that, whatever the hell that is. And when compressed into bamboo tube and ignited, it created a firework. Initially, these were used for entertainment and religious purposes. Could y'all imagine going to church and lighting off fireworks? How awesome that would be. Like, why haven't we kept this tradition going? No wonder. If we were doing that at church, I'd be so excited. I'd be like, do the sign of the cross. Everybody praise the Lord. Bang, fireworks. That's what we need to start doing now. Okay, continuing. These originally were used for religious and entertainment purposes to ward off evil spirits. And as technology took over, we obviously learned to shoot them at each other, and then that created gunpowder, and we all know where that is used now. That might be the most American thing out there, as I said, beer, bullets, and babes. So with that being said, thank you all for tuning into the 5th episode of The Beau Bennett Show. Love all of you. Like and subscribe, share, and please let us know anything you'd like us to talk about on future episodes.